with you?
I'm just thinking.
About what?
Well, before we sent out the ransom note, we had a way out, but now...
What are you talking about? A way out? Do you suppose Mr. Ursul's just going to happen to forget about you, dragging him off his front porch in the middle of the night?
No, I guess not. But they're really going to come after us now. I mean, 200 grand is a lot of money. The Ursuls aren't going to just forget about that. They're going to come after us, and they're going to keep coming until they get us.
They're not going to catch you. You're too good for them to catch you.
Nobody's that good.
Everybody goes sometime or another. Which would you prefer? Live dying or die living? There's a lot of people on the road right now to California praying that they're going to have enough to eat this winter. And they live every day praying that the Charles Ursuls of this world are going to pay them enough so that they can do that. That's not you, George. You're not some dumb sap that's just going to sit there and take it. You've got the guts to control your own fate. And the Charles Ursuls of this world don't like that, so they're going to send cops after us and try to catch you. The world is trying to crush people like us. At least you're fighting back.
It's 5:45. Get hot. Look who's back.
Ooh, give it to me. I want to smell it.
Thank you, Mr. Charles Ursul. You're a very generous man.
The Kellys left Texas, dropping Ursul off near Norman, Oklahoma, just south of Oklahoma City. Then they headed north to Minneapolis. When Ursul arrived back home, he found out that Mrs. Ursul and the Jarretts had been able to identify George Kelly from an FBI photo. Combining that with Ursul's descriptions of the place he was held, we had no trouble identifying the Shannon Ranch as the hideout. On August 12th, we raided the ranch and hauled the Shannons off to jail.
There it is! Machine Gun Kelly on the front page! Oh. Listen to this. Machine Gun Kelly, a former machine gunner in the Army, is reported to be so proficient with a chopper that he can write his name in lead, knock a walnut off a fence at 25 paces. How do you like that?
That's great.
What's the matter? Aren't you happy about this? Look, we made the front page! Hey, you know what? We should celebrate. How about I take you dancing tonight, huh? How'd you like that?
We can't go dancing tonight.
Why ever not?
Because you're a wanted man. Don't you get it? If anyone sees us, they'll turn us in. They're after us now. We're on the run.
Now, wait a minute. We have been working this thing all along. Now that we've got it...
The Shannons are on their way to jail now. If we're not careful, we will be too. One thing we've got to be sure of is to hide that money. If they find it on us, it's over. We've got to hide that money. We've got to bury it.
I guess you're right. $73,250. I've never seen that much money in my life. Now I've got it, I can't even spend a cent of it. Well, I guess I never amounted to that much anyway. My name's in the paper, so the cops know who to shoot at. It tells everyone what an evil man I am. One thing about being a nobody, there's a chance you can get away with it. They don't quit when they see your name's on the paper. Eventually they're going to get me. There's too many of them. I can't hide forever. And what's left of me? 2-cent paper and a hole full of money.
I'm sorry, what were you saying?
I guess I was saying we should be heading for Chicago.
The Kellys didn't stay in Chicago long. With his newfound fame, the heat was on, and nobody wanted anything to do with Machine Gun Kelly. A former friend of Kelly's, Joe Burgle, gave the Kellys a Chevrolet car, $200, and a quart of whiskey to get rid of them. And on September 21st, the Kellys drove to Memphis. We found out about Kelly's whereabouts after we intercepted a telegram from his attorney. Kelly had sent him to Texas, along with a teenage girl named Geraldine, to dig up the ransom money. Geraldine's parents had been running errands for Catherine and had recently been arrested. When the attorney discovered that he couldn't get to the money, he put Geraldine on a train and wired her parents, instructing them to pick her up in Oklahoma City. Our agents met her at the station. She told everything.
Shut that gun, now!
I've been waiting for you all night.
I won't be trouble no more. I've got to go to Memphis, from there to Toledo. I want to see my baby.
Dear Mr. Urschel, I know that I can never apologize for the pain and suffering that I have caused you. I cannot expect or even ask you to forgive me for the crimes I have committed against you. However, if you can find it in your heart to do so, I ask that you would remember me in your prayers. Most sincerely, George Kelly.
How you do this morning? Well, please, ma'am. Just a loving spoonful. Well, I've just got to have my loving. My baby packed a suitcase and she went away. I couldn't let her stay for my loving spoon. My loving spoonful. Well, I've just got to have my loving. Good morning, baby. How you do this morning? Well, please, ma'am. Just a loving spoonful. Well, I've just got to have my loving. You can bring me whiskey, you can bring me tea. Doesn't satisfy me, man, but my loving spoon, my loving. Well, I've just got to have my loving. Good morning, baby. How you do this morning? Well, please, ma'am. Dear loving. Oh, the preacher in the pulpit, jumping up and down. He lays his Bible down for his loving. Ain't Max's house all right? He just had to have his loving. Good morning, baby.